Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look, too! Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that... yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friend. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. We're at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
All smugglers are rotten to the core.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of...
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing, spending every afternoon drinking?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually a Jafar Ta. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine... That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D...
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very nice.
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do...
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exact... Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots, and so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and it was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling... Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father, but then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from... This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is...
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone... So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like...
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely...
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned...
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was... Your brother... He mentioned the Loom of Fate, back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when...
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe...
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Wait. This place...
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like the...
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forestry looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put...
Nothing else stands out in this area.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able...
If you say so. Well, So there really isn't anyone home. Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used...
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal...
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's... Huh? This is, it's broken too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover... This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh, what sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth their attention here. You should...
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert... But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much. Just some...
a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Jane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Scatter! Flicker. Squall Fury.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go.
What? You're going alone?
Your suspicions are as banal. Not to mention that if even forest rain.
Fair enough. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's be... Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue. We came together, but now it's back. So don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but... The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad... All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need... Tear stains. You dreamed of your... All right. Rest here a bit longer then.
insult! What do you think? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be your travel companion. You mean your companion departed for the forest early this morning? That much I saw with my... What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that... Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I've been observing you, and you don't look like... Still, I'm warning you. No. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You... Oh, go on then. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on then. Mind your own business. How could he be? He was too young for... So don't you lay a finger on him. Just... find your... Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Con... Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, and all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be, but the fact is that this wretched curse of immortality... The curse. We lost our home. Our loved ones. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode in our... Because, although Conria began with a single... Any who forsook their gods and came to... When the cataclysm came... We pure-blood Conrians were declared, but those whose ancestry belongs, he is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the light. Then, one day... I met a beautiful woman. Caribert faced great hardship from the very... After all that, he turned into a hilly... I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was... We were separated. I do not... It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss, and now that I have lost almost everything, if nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. Yes, that reminds me, I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have... Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine. One which will help him to recover his... I do not hope to break the curse. But it is said that this medicine is I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. In my youth, I disliked the life. The gods have already punished. Never mind. As long as you understand. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. Okay. To start with, take this... Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, this is the method for making the medicine. You just need to... Is it done? Well, the moment has... No! We need to perform one final... I said before that this medicine relies... Which means... we... Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.